Engine's all set and clocked to position. So I cut some piece of metal to make brackets for the engine mounts. I bought the big hydraulics mount. They fit on Mercedes, so if it can withstand like a big heavy motor like they have on the Mercedes, it'll be fine for the TDI. So they're gonna mount right here in front of the engine with the brackets I just cut it, and then I'm gonna utilize the stock mount to mount it on either side. I was gonna put like adapters that actually bolt in the plates, but now I installed the engine. It's all set with the I put the drive shafts in as well, so it's positioned correctly. So yeah, I'm not gonna take the engine out again. I'm just gonna weld the mounts on the plates, and if I ever need to pull the engine, then I can just cut the brackets of the plates. It'll be pretty clean anyway, and then I can make boltable mounts then. But yeah, so we're gonna mount the brackets, weld them, and mount the engine. So this guy, it goes in there. If you can see there, there's a little nut in the bottom. Actually, this nut kind of secure along that rod, and then you need to apply a vacuum to the valve and adjust it to the right length and secure the bolt on it so you can have the right calibration for the turbo. So another tool I'm going to need to get for that. So those are the plates. So this is going to be bottom. This is going to weld there on the side. And you have a little bracket I can put inside there. And then this is a nice thin box. This part's going to be welded on the frame. And then the dampener is going to bolt right on top there. in. When I build the mount and I position the engine, I pushed it like this side to try to make like more space to mount the power steering pump on this side. I think I might have pushed it like maybe 1 inch too much over on that side. So what I think I'm gonna do in the future is slot the mounts here inward on this assembly so I can slide it a little bit more this way. But for now it's mounted, so I'm just gonna rig it and start it because it's about time I start this engine. So I started wiring the engine. Pretty happy with the wire actually. It's well identified. If you look at that cable here, you can see what's written on it, but it's G235, G235. So you go on the instructions for fast forward and you look up at G235, which is your exhaust gas temperature sender pre-turbo. So makes it easy to locate, and then you just have to plug it in, and then so there's the black and the red cable. If you go there, it tells you which one is what. So they both engine control unit, but like this you can figure out like which wires are what and where are the cable going. I'm missing a bunch of components, so I'm gonna need to order a few more stuff before I get going and get this thing ready to start. But I hook up the fuel lines as well, so I might test the fuel sending unit later. I also disconnected the steering until I can fit longer hoses, and I'm draining the unit here, the pump, and then next step will be to mount it on the side there, and then find a belt that fit around the accessories, and then should be good to start then.